It was our anniversary, a day meant for love and celebration. But she chose humiliation instead. Her laughter cut through the air, sharp and unrelenting, as friends watched and whispered. Each word, each smirk, felt like a blade slicing through years of trust. I stood there, heart pounding, but instead of confrontation, I felt a quiet resolve solidify within me. Tonight, the foundation of her arrogance would meet the weight of consequence. I would not yell, beg, or plead. This was about calculated revelation. After the party, I waited. Alone, silent, letting her think the night had ended in triumph. But her victory was temporary. I had begun digging quietly, carefully into the digital traces she left behind. Hidden messages, secret conversations, and betrayals layered like explosives beneath the facade she thought was flawless. Every lie, every deceitful act, every secret affair she had hidden with confidence was there, waiting for me to discover. The depth of deception shocked me, but clarity fueled my resolve. The next days were deliberate. I did not confront. I did not announce. Instead, I gathered evidence methodically, tracing each secret thread, letting the truth accumulate into a weight she could never anticipate. I visualized her arrogance meeting the inevitability of exposure. Each message, each betrayal, sharpened the plan forming quietly in my mind. I imagined her continued smugness, her assumption that I remained oblivious. Little did she know, the punchline was being written silently, meticulously, and she would have no warning when it arrived. By midweek, the stage was set. The house remained a place of routine, but my awareness of every secret darkened every shared corner. I rehearsed the moment, imagining her shock, disbelief, and panic. The discovery would not be confrontational, it would be undeniable. I prepared a note, precise and controlled, reflecting the culmination of every insult, every betrayal she had engineered. The words were sharp but measured, designed to ensure the gravity of her actions landed fully and irreversibly. When I finally decided to act, I orchestrated the reveal with cold precision. Hidden messages, carefully documented, were placed where she could not ignore them. Every photograph, every conversation thread, every record of betrayal was positioned to show the truth she had spent years hiding. I left nothing ambiguous, no misinterpretation possible. Her world, once meticulously curated, would collapse silently but completely. She thought her lies were safe, she thought I'd never know. She was about to learn otherwise. The moment she saw it, her laughter vanished. Confidence replaced by disbelief, smirks replaced by panic. The house, once a sanctuary, became a mirror reflecting every lie, every betrayal she had so arrogantly assumed would remain hidden. Her eyes darted, searching for excuses, explanations, ways to soften the blow, but none existed. Every corner, every surface, every note screamed of truth she could no longer evade. Shock, horror, and comprehension collided in a wave she could not resist. Tears came, trembling hands traced evidence she had assumed invisible. Friends' laughter and whispers from the anniversary faded into memory, replaced by the stark reality of exposure. Every act of cruelty, every deception meticulously planned over time, had been uncovered. The punchline was hers, delivered silently but powerfully. She realized, finally, that the person she humiliated, the trust she betrayed, and the marriage she took for granted were now under the weight of undeniable truth. The days that followed were a quiet reckoning. Her attempts to explain, to justify, to salvage, failed against the mountain of evidence. I had not acted out of anger, but clarity. Every decision, every step, every revelation was calculated to ensure she could not misinterpret, ignore, or escape responsibility. The marriage she had built on deception was ended, not with a fight, not with shouting, but with the undeniable collapse of her lies, exposing every shadow she had hidden behind. By the end, she understood fully. The laughter, the smirks, the humiliation had consequences far beyond her imagination. Her arrogance, her betrayal, and her secrets were all laid bare, undeniable, and irreversible. I had shown restraint, patience, and methodical precision. She had thought her control absolute, her lies safe, but reality proved otherwise. The marriage was over, her secrets exposed, and the lesson unmissable. Silence had been my ally, truth my weapon, and consequence my deliverance. In the final moments, she sat amidst the wreckage of trust, staring at evidence of her own choices. I had vanished, leaving clarity, revelation, and finality behind. The life she had manipulated, the heart she had scorned, and the trust she had shattered were now casualties of deliberate exposure. The punchline had landed, precise, shocking, and unforgettable. She laughed once on our anniversary, but the echoes were mine now, reverberating through the silence of a marriage ended by the weight of hidden truths unveiled.